My little boo is getting so big.
But I'm still not sure.
This is little Miss Princess K.
Oh God, what's the verdict? Just rip the Band-Aid off.
2 centimeters. But he is still not here, and I don't know if he's gonna be here.
Oh, oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh, you bad girl.
Hi, you guys. My name is Destiny. If you're new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So, today's video is a pregnancy update. I haven't seen you guys since I was about 32 weeks pregnant, and we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Before we get started, I want you guys to know that BBK's registry is in the description box below. I think all of the big items have been purchased already, but you can buy anything you want, honestly, and send it. It's really not a big deal to me. She has all of the necessities, so I'm really grateful for that. Without further ado, let's get started. 31 weeks pregnant was pretty much a blur for me. I will put up a video of what my belly looks like, but the kids and I were traveling up and down the East Coast visiting family and friends. So at the time I was 31 weeks pregnant, we were actually in Philadelphia, and we went to this really cool museum. It's called Please Touch or Please Don't Touch. I will leave it on the screen for you guys. We had so much fun. It was like a blast, honestly. We even made ice cream. We had a blast. And nothing significant was going on for 31 weeks, honestly. We were just traveling and just living our best lives. But 32 weeks though, I did have a doctor's appointment. She let me know that I was anemic.
So you were slightly on the anemic side, and I sent over prenatal vitamins with iron.
Okay. We also discussed my varicose veins. I feel like this leg is getting worse. Yeah, it's like getting worse, like right here.
Yeah. Those typically aren't dangerous or anything. I would wear like compression hose, get up and ambulate every couple hours.
Okay. And at that time, I felt like I was having contractions.
Is baby moving well for you?
Yeah, but I have a question. I don't know if this is, I mean, I haven't had a baby in 7 years, so I don't know. But like, I feel like I don't know if it's a contraction or not. I don't think so, but like, it feels like she's a ball sometime, and it's just like
you tighten up your belly,
yeah,
and it falls up. It could be just a little contraction. I feel like it's more common for me to see patients have contractions, like start contracting earlier if they've had babies before.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I think your body just has done it before, and you kind of sometimes do.
After that, everything was perfectly fine. I actually went to Atlanta, and that's where I got my 3D, 4D ultrasound. Oh my God, we got to see my boo's face. Good morning, everyone. So today we have many plans. First plan is to go to a 3D, 4D ultrasound, which I'm super duper excited about. Oh, I'm 33 weeks and 2 days today. So my little boo, hold on, let me show you. My little boo is getting so big. Whew. Okay, I'm not wearing my outfit like this. I'm wearing it like this. So, Japan didn't offer 3D, 4D ultrasounds. Well, not at the Navy hospital. And I'm currently not in Virginia, but my doctor's office does offer 3D, 4D ultrasounds. But I'm here in Georgia, so I was like, let me just get a little 3D ultrasound while I'm out here. Okay, so I'm waiting on my grandmother to come downstairs so we can go to this ultrasound appointment. I'm super excited. And my husband is in port, so he'll be able to FaceTime us so we can see baby K together. I'm so excited. You guys know that I've only seen her face once, and I think that was like by an accident when we were in Japan and the guy was doing our anatomy scan and everything. So I'm so excited to see my boo's face again today. The lady told me to like eat something sweet, and she also told me to drink a lot of water. So I have a bucket of watermelon. My grandmother cut it, which I'm so grateful for because it's so good. Ew, I look so ugly. I can't even see you.
It's nighttime.
Oh yeah, it is nighttime. I look so greasy. I was just trying to make sure it worked.
Good morning, boys. Oh.
Josiah's asleep.
Boy. Ouch, shoot, I hit my foot.
What the heck?
Boy.
You alright?
Yeah, baby. Oh. Oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh, you bad girl.
We made it to the ultrasound place. I will leave the information in the description. That's not it. I will leave the information in the description box if you guys want to visit this place. But I think my sister came to this same place to have her ultrasound done. So I'm excited. If you guys remember me doing the old wives tale video, I will leave it in the cards. However, I mentioned that my husband said he dreamed that he saw her face and she had his nose and my lips and my eyes. And from the ultrasound thus far, it looks like he was right. I do have the pictures, so let me show you. This is little Miss Princess K. Her nose is so cute. It looks just like her dad's. Her lips look full like mine, and this right here is actually her arm. She is just so cute. I think this was one of my favorite pictures because she looked like she was yawning or something. It's really cute. But yeah, that's my little baby boo. At 34 weeks, I finally got to meet the doctor. Okay, so I'm 34 weeks today. I'm seeing a new nurse practitioner and I'm gonna ask to see the doctor because I still have not met the doctor yet. I don't have any questions or concerns, but I don't know, I may come up with something.
Heard you wanted to meet today.
Yes, I wanted to like see you face to face.
This is the face.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually at the hospital a lot.
Okay. And I also saw a new nurse practitioner.
Junior, is that on?
It's on, but I'm gonna blow. It only sees me. Okay. I'm gonna blow out your face if you're ever shown.
Okay, we're not allowing any cameras in the office for your visits, so
Okay.
you'll have to turn it off.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you, she wasn't my favorite. She was very knowledgeable, but she was a little nice nasty, if you know what I mean. Around 35 weeks is when we closed on our house, and if you guys haven't seen those videos, I will link them in the card so you guys can watch them. But it was a very traumatic and emotional experience for me, especially doing it alone without my husband. I'm not going to divulge too many details here because I already have videos on what happened, what I endured, how I felt, the tears, the laughs, everything. I already have videos on all that stuff, but I did take a picture of my belly and I will leave it on the screen. So that's what my belly looks like at 35 weeks. So I've never been pregnant on my birthday before, which was a totally different experience for me. My oldest son is 8. He was born in June. My youngest son is 7. And he was born in July. And me and my husband's birthday are both in August, and now baby K is due in September. So being pregnant on my birthday was very bittersweet for me. Like, I enjoy my pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have enjoyed every moment of my pregnancy thus far, especially because there have been no complications, and it's just been very easy for me. Like, carrying babies is very easy for me. However, I've never been pregnant on my birthday, so I kind of felt like, oh, like, not that I want to drink or anything, but I kind of felt a little uncomfortable, especially because I was 36 weeks. So I'm like getting to the point where I'm a little uncomfortable. It's a little bit more difficult for me to sleep. So I was just kind of like, being pregnant on your birthday kind of sucks, honestly. I didn't take any pictures on my birthday. However, my parents did surprise me. They came to visit me. They took me and the boys out for breakfast and for lunch and for dinner. And they also painted baby K's room. I am so grateful that they painted her room. I did initially tape some of her room and I anticipated on painting her room, but I never got around to it. And so when they came, I asked them to paint her room and they obliged. And I was so grateful. We can do a whole room tour in another video, but they painted her room and I was like, I'm so in love with the color, honestly. At my 36 week doctor's appointment, I also got checked. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm officially 36 weeks pregnant and I'm excited. I'm supposed to be getting checked today, so I hope nothing is going on though. Like, I don't want to be open. I don't want to be nothing. Just no activity, okay? So what is she measuring now?
She's measuring 35, which is just a little bit under, slightly under.
Okay. So what if I'm dilated? Should I
Well,
just sit back and relax?
You'll be, I mean, even if you're dilated, you could be dilated because your cervix is probably more easily able to dilate because you've had 2 births. So just because you're dilated doesn't mean it's going to happen soon. It's really not like there's no crystal ball to tell us. Cold gel here. Right now.
Ow.
Yeah, I think you're closed still. You still feel closed. Like the outside of your cervix is trying to open, but not the inside. Good. It's still long and thick, so it doesn't feel like a laboring, and it's not like the head's really pounding on it down there. So.
Okay. Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
So I have some news for you.
Oh, God, what's the verdict? Just rip the Band-Aid off.
2 centimeters.
Uh-uh. I can't hear you. Wait. Let me stop moving. What'd you say?
2 centimeters.
Shut up, Destinee.
I swear.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I can't even. I can't even contain my laugh. I should have put you on mute. Ah, I'm just playing. She stuck her whole hand in my vagina trying to find that damn cervix.
Oh, so you high up there then?
Yeah, she said it feels like. She said it's closed. She said it feels like the outside is trying to open, but not the inside.
Oh, okay. So we're fine with that.
Yeah. I was like, ow, ow, ow.
Girl, you ain't had nothing up there for a minute.
Like, girl, slow down. Damn, take your time. Where the lube at? Damn. At 36 weeks, I also started tracking my weight. I think when I first got pregnant, I was about 140 pounds. And so at my 36-week doctor's appointment, I weighed 157 pounds. And I was like, oh my God, your girl is huge. At my 37-week appointment, me and the nurse practitioner didn't talk about much. I didn't actually want to get checked because I was checked the week before and it hurt like hell. And I was like, it's a no for me, dog. I don't really want you checking me again. But at 37 weeks and 5 days, I had another doctor's appointment so that she could measure how big baby K is. So I'm 37 weeks and 5 days today. We are going to do an ultrasound to see how big my boo is, and I'm gonna try to record some of it, but I'm gonna FaceTime my husband so that he can watch the process too, since he's still not here. And yeah, I'm super excited to see my boo again. So let's do this. I was initially going to record the whole experience of her doing her ultrasound and measuring the baby, but I decided that it would be best if my husband and I were on FaceTime together so that he could see what was going on, because he is still not here, and we could talk about that in a minute. I did let her check me at 37 weeks and 5 days, and I found out that I was 2.5 centimeters to 3 centimeters dilated. I was 40% effaced, and baby K weighs 6 pounds 5 ounces. So I want to elaborate on this just a little bit. I'm pretty sure my body is doing what it's supposed to do normally, considering that I have had 2 natural births already. However, I think that I am dilated faster this time because our household goods had arrived. All of our furniture and stuff from Japan had arrived, and I was unpacking, moving boxes, picking up stuff, lifting stuff, probably things I should not have been doing, but your girl cannot live in chaos, okay? I can't live in a filthy, dirty place, and to me, having boxes and paper and this thing and that thing and all these things in an array of different places gave me a lot of anxiety. So I was up, like, you know, all hours just moving stuff, picking stuff up, organizing stuff to the best of my ability, and that's why I think that I dilated. Because just a week before I wasn't dilated at all. However, you know, everybody's body is different. It may just been my time to be dilated. Also, at my 37-week and 5-day doctor's appointment, I was 159.2 pounds. So your girl just been built. The day I'm recording this video, I am 38 weeks and 6 days pregnant, and I want to talk about just a few things before I close this video out. The first thing is I don't have very many stretch marks. The stretch marks I do have are from my very first pregnancy with my son. Now those stretch marks are 8 years old, but I don't currently have any stretch marks that are new in my opinion. Considering the fact that baby K is 6 pounds and 5 ounces, well, she may be a little bit bigger now because that appointment was like a week and some change ago. But considering the fact that she's 6 pounds and 5 ounces at my last doctor's appointment, which means she'll be about 7 pounds 5 ounces when she's born. The other thing is that I have gained 20 pounds thus far, which is pretty good. Everybody gains a different amount, you know, depending on your body makeup, your genetics, and things like that. However, so far I have gained 20 pounds. Who is that? Okay. Okay, kids running in and out. The next thing is that I feel like my hands are swelling up. I had to take off my wedding ring because my hands were really swollen and they were going numb periodically. And I don't really know what that's about. I'm not retaining water in any other area in my body, not that I'm aware of, except my hands. And so I had to take my ring off, which is kind of sad, but it's either take it off now before I swell up and turn into a pumpkin, or have them cut it off because I'm not receiving enough circulation in my hand when it's time to give birth. And I'd rather just take it off now. The very last thing is, will my husband be here when it's time for me to give birth? So here's the dilemma. If you guys have been following me for a little while now, you may or may not know that my husband is active duty Navy, and that is why we went to Japan. We are now in Virginia, and he is still not here. She is due in about a week. She could come earlier. She could really come any day now, but he is still not here, and I don't know if he's gonna be here when it's time to give birth. However, I want to leave you guys with some encouragement because I too needed encouragement, and I got that. So initially I was very sad, you know, frustrated, angry, like why? And then I decided to like take all of my worries to God and let him know that, you know the desires of my heart. I know that you will work this out in the way it's supposed to be for me and for everybody else involved. And if he is meant to be here, he will be here. And if he is not, he will not. And whatever you desire is on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was really sad. Like every day I'm like, have you heard anything? What's going on? Can I do something? Blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't getting anywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't getting anywhere, and neither was he, and it was leaving me very frustrated. It was leaving me like not being able to sleep, you know, not being able to do the things that I need to do for me and for our other children. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna put this in God's hands and we're gonna call it a day, because this is something that I cannot consume my life with, because quite frankly I have no control over it whatsoever. So I am mentally and physically preparing to give birth on my own. I hope that he is there for the birth of baby K, but I am not sure. And I am not putting all of my eggs in one basket thinking that he can or will be there. If he's there, great. If he's not, it's just the way the cookie crumbled. For me, I feel like I cry in every single video I've been uploading thus far. It's been this, it's been that, it's been this, it's been that, and literally God has come through for my family and I every single time, and I know that he'll come through this time too. And if he sees fit that CJ needs to be here for the birth of our daughter, then he will. And if he feels like I can do it on my own, then guess what, boo? I'll be doing it on my own. But either way it goes, I'm still grateful. He has moved mountains for me so far, and I am so grateful. I have so many people who are in my corner supporting me, supporting whatever I decide to do, and I'm grateful for all of them. And I just want to leave you guys with that encouragement, because I know sometimes things can be difficult and they can seem like they're not going your way. I've been there several times during these last few months. I've been there, and I want you guys to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Even though things are not always going your way, like, you just put it in God's hands and make a conscious decision to let it go. Now when I talk about it, it doesn't make me cry anymore. It used to make me cry. It used to make me well up and just like bawl tears. Now I'm at a place where, meh, if he's here, cool. If he's not, as long as I have a safe delivery, my baby is healthy, I am healthy, what else can I ask for? You know what I'm saying? Because he is in the military. Nonetheless, I have so many more videos coming your way. I feel like I always say that, but I'm rolling them out. You see me? Do you see me? I'm rolling them out, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and all of your love, your likes, your comments, your shares. I really appreciate it all. And if you guys have any questions or any concerns about anything, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share where you share videos, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!